guys, so we're down here at Bradenton Motorsports Park. We came down here, we got a streetcar takeover. We got Dr. Tune 'em all up there. He's already put us a pretty mean tune up inside here. He said this weekend, last weekend was a trial and error. This weekend we got to go ahead and get some numbers out of this pig. So we're gonna go ahead, turn her up, give her some more boost, see if we can get it to go down the track, have a little bit of fun with it. Why don't you let them know what you went through and just put it inside the computer.
We just added the PSIs right to it.
So is this something that's gonna put me in the back of the seat, or?
I hope so.
We'll try.
You can tell.
I'm 300 pounds, so it takes a little bit to get moved. Like
braced,
James,
it's braced well. So.
I know, but James is featherweight. He
I hope he doesn't like lean a little bit like going down the track.
Shocked you a little messed up. It'll be my first time driving a car, so I was just getting with him right now, and he was just basically explaining to me how everything works. So the right button is the trans brake, the left button over there, that's the bump button. So we'll go in there, light the first bulb up, we'll go ahead, hit the trans brake, bring it up on the two-step, let it sit there and pop and bang. Hopefully we get some flames later on tonight. We'll go ahead and hit the bump button, bump it in so we can hit our second bulb, and then we just go ahead, let the trans brake go. And he said it's gonna throw me into the back of the seat. So we're gonna go ahead, get this thing cleaned up. Twisted Tea is looking very dirty because we've been working on her hard here the last week, but I don't have Big Daddy Brian out here. I tried to call him, boys. He didn't answer me. I don't know what happened. I tried to get him to come out here. He didn't want to come out, so I'm out here by myself, but it's all right. I got Big Country. He's over there helping David Green's car. He's gonna be over there helping with us. And I also got Dr. Tune 'em all right here, Nate. He's helping me out tremendously. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, boys, so we're gonna go ahead, fire her up, let her warm up real quick so we can go make our first shakedown. I do gotta get inside here. You know, Jack Stand Jimmy, he's a lot smaller than me, so we gotta adjust the belts to my liking. Go ahead and throw this thing in here and go out there and get us a pass roll. Let's go ahead and fire this up. In the staging lanes right now for the first test session of the day. We got Twisted Tea right here. This is going to be my first time driving it. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to actually go in there, bump it in. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it all perfect because I'm pretty sure I'm going to mess something up, but with passes I'll get better and I'll get everything situated. I'm curious to see what it's going to run. Dr. Tune 'em all, Nate went in there and knocked it out, got everything where we need to set to be able to see if we can lay it down. New 275 tires on there. It looks pretty nice on that thing. I did not get the chance to cut this. I will cut it next week when I get back home. I had a couple people ask me where's the drain plug on the bottom of the tank. You can't really see it right now. You can, let me get up under here, you can see it. I put a number 10 plug on the bottom, so all I gotta do is just take that plug out and it drops it down. But everything seems to be working, it's running good, and I can't wait to go out there and let it rip. What car you got? What car you got? Stop it. I'm done. Justin. I'm done. I'm going home. You got by. I'm loading up. Good luck, man. All right, boys. So we just pulled chips. We got everything. There's a total of 12 cars in the class, 6 pairs. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. We got no testing on this deal because it's been raining, but they got the track dry. They're just going to send us out there for first round of eliminations. So we're going to get ready. guys, so I told you before we made a pass, if anybody can mess it up, I damn sure can mess it up. So he came in here, he turned my CO2 bottle on, we had everything ready, and I turned the bottle back off. I didn't think about it. I reached over, I turned it the other way, and I turned it off. So we left, and basically it was just on. So
whatever was in the line.
Yeah, whatever was in the line, and then it just bleed out. So we'll get to see the graph here in a minute. It was a stellar hit. I got to bump it in. I did cut 042 light. I had the dude beat by 2 car lengths before I had my whole fucking thing going on right now. But man, I wish I could have got that run back. Hey, there was a drive shaft.
That was violent.
Dude, we heard it spin at least an extra 15 times while I was off.
That's like, and then he shoved it in the park.
I think I'll run a lot faster. 275. Oh, Leroy is finally on radials, boys. So we went 042 on the light, went 123.60 foot, but we had no.
Which, yeah, considering we
had no CO2.
That was CO2 for however long, whatever was in the line. That was all we had. So
I kind of messed that one up for you.
Hey, me, I don't take no offense. That's on you.
Damn it, we get to make another shakedown though. We got rain coming, boys. Hopefully we can get one in. I was actually pretty comfortable, you know, bumping it in. It took me a minute because when I hit the first bump, it just like chattered the light. It didn't actually turn it on. Yeah. So I had to hit it again, but I think I could actually cut pretty good lights inside this car.
Just you got to figure out kind of where you need to be on the beam, right? So you being in the car, being used to it, you roll in, light the first bulb, you know, I need to roll just a touch more and then right into the next beam.
Yeah, we'll get that all figured out.
The tree though, I was like, hell yeah.
Dude,
I was just like,
well, when I left, it threw. Wait till we see the inside car video. But when I left, it threw me in the back. Like I was happy for it. And dude, it just said, it's like when you run a motor out of fuel and it just sits there at idle. It was retarded. But
you run a nitrous car on motor.
Hey, guess what I forgot to do? So I forgot to tighten the lines, or I tightened those lines up there, but I didn't hook them to the 10 back here. So no oil came out, but you can see.
Oh, well, that's good. It didn't fill anything.
No, it didn't fill nothing. So we're gonna go ahead.
How do you not pick that up?
Bro, I was up late last night.
How did we not notice that?
No, I don't know. But no oil came out, so we're good. Yeah. I think we're on the right track now.
I told you just needed more vent.
It's loud out there. All right, guys, we're gonna get ready. We're gonna get it cooled down. And we're gonna get ready to go up there and make us a second shakedown. All right, guys, we're going up for our second hit. I promise I'm gonna be turning the CO2 bottle on. You got next. Stop eating.
Hey.
Damn.
Hey, I have one question for you, man. You want your ass beaten now or later?
You can't even get down the track.
Go
down the track and then you can talk to me.
You want down?
I went down. Last 2 times you talked, you ain't moved more than. Listen. You've had 3 attempts and you haven't went farther than 69 feet. right, boys, so we made shakedown number 2. It did the same thing again, but this time we found an issue. First pass didn't have no CO2, but second pass it did it again. But I looked down, made sure I had the CO2 on. So I'm gonna let Dr. Tunemaw, Nate, I'm gonna let him explain to him a little bit better, but I'm gonna give you this little brief explanation. Basically what was happening is we were commanding the car to make 20 pounds of boost, or 21 pounds of boost, I'm sorry, and he had the wastegates, I believe, set out at 20 pounds. So when it would reach 20 pounds, it would just dump all the boost out, and it held it out for 2 seconds. So when it get out there at 0.6, it was at like 19.7, 0.7, it was at 20.5, and then when it hit the 21, it just knocked all the boost out, and when it held it out for 2 seconds, that's why I was there. So we have now went inside the computer, we have lifted that up, we got that out of the way. We're gonna go out there, we're gonna make a third shakedown, and I think this baby's ready to rip. It's sending us promising numbers. That deal where it went 129.60 foot, but it's a little bit difficult for me because I was bumping it in, and Jack Stan just came over here and gave me a quick little lesson on how to bump it in a lot smoother. That pass there, I was a little nervous. I didn't know what it was gonna do, and then also I hit the bump button twice, and I kept rocking in and out of the beams, so I hit it again, and it knocked me through the top bulb. So he come over here and explained what I need to do, and I'm going to try it this next go around to figure out to see if I can get this thing to stage in a little bit smoother and make a rip down the track. I just want to go down the track, I just want to see what this thing runs. It's promising, it's just little minute stuff, but it's only the second outing with the car. We're only going to get better with it, guys.
Y'all need to get your boy. He said it's too slow. He got too much time to think. So the car went down like it was supposed to, and it was about to shift, and he's like, don't know what to do. So he grabs the shifter and then immediately lifts.
Y'all gotta understand, dude. I've been a whole second and a half faster than what this thing's going to the 330.
You ain't never drove a turbo car though.
Dude,
give him a minute. You gotta give it a minute.
We're gonna try. I'm gonna give it one more hit. If not, I'm gonna put you inside the car. I just have too much time to think. So me in the car, I thought it was.
If I drive it, I know what's going on.
I thought it was screaming. So I said, you know what I thought? I was in the car. I was like, okay, I could go another 100 foot, but I could also sling a rod out of this fucking thing too. So, yeah. So I don't want to do that. So I got out of the throttle. Now that we check the data and we know everything's working and it's good, this next pull, I'll ride it out. As slow as it goes, I'll just go.
We were here last week with his car. What did you ride it out to? 800 feet? You're like, I got him.
Dude, I feel like I could have put the Mountain Dew inside the car and took a sip going down the track. Hey, when I left the line, I told him, I said, bro, I could have sent you a text message.
I don't need that plug wires out all the way up.
Which one?
The first one right here. It sounds like that's probably why it's so down. The first one's not out all the way.
Push it in.
Looks all fucked up compared to the rest.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to make one more pull. So everything worked.
Yeah, everything did what it was supposed to do.
Well, I guess we'll put that one on me, boys. We're gonna make another shakedown, and then he got testing too tonight. Don't make fun of me. It's my first time inside a turbo car. I'm learning. James did show me how to bump this thing in there nice and smoother. I did do it on that last round. worked out so much better. I don't got a headache no more. I'm not having whiplash, none of that. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna check this thing out. There's some stuff that we need to improve. We'll get to that later on next week, let y'all know. But we're getting better and better, and I'm making more passes. I'm having fun. It's just little stuff that I need to pick up on. Being from a nitrous background, I've never done nothing like this, so I'll get better, I promise.
It's not idling high no more either. I don't know why. Now it's starting to raise back up. I gotta turn my CO2 on though.
Everything boost related works that time.
Maybe you keep leaving it on.
Should go to sleep on its own.
That thing's old, bro. I got a video for him. So that was our last pass of the night. There's a few things that we need to go ahead and look over, fix real fast. One is I need to get a transmission cooler. I think making all these hits today, even though we were throwing more boost, more timing at it, it was steadily slowing down. It was still running the same numbers to 60 foot, 119 to 122. But we need to get this thing out down running 114, 115. But man, I'm happy with it. It's just we're gonna put it on a hub dyno. Being here at night, Dad came back and told me this thing was surging real bad. It was huffing fuel out down the track. So putting it on a hub dyno, we'll be able to make pulls and just be right there, get it 100% ready, and then we're gonna come back out to the racetrack. So Twisted Tea is running good. Everything's still together. Already got with Nate, Dr. Tunemal. We're gonna get it put on the hub dyno here soon. Make sure we get 100% ready, and then we're gonna come back out at the track, figure out what we need to do. I gotta get some squirrel fans for the motor. Motor was getting pretty hot, 190, 195. We were able to cool it down. I borrowed a fan here to track. I'm gonna get some fans. This block is solid, so there's no water through it, so there's no way to actually cool it down. So we'll just put fans on it, and I gotta get a tranny cooler. This transmission, this converter is scorching hot right now. And man, all around, I'm happy with everything good. I was cutting good lights. I was learning how to bump it in. I'll get better as I go. I'm gonna keep Nate around here. He's gonna help me out. We're gonna go put it on the dyno. We gotta change some stuff up inside the car. He's all on board. He's on deck. James, shout out to him. Jack Stand Jimmy. He helped me doing tuning, driving wise with these new cars and everything. And he'll be driving this thing again. But we're just gonna go ahead and load her up and see y'all later on. Timing works on the motor. The lines run to the rear and didn't pull no oil, so at least we're good there. Other than we just need to get some things fixed out, guys. I was just letting y'all know. I'm liking it. I expect a lot more. I think it's being because I've been so fast and everything that I've been in has been fast. And I'm not saying this is not fast. It's just it's hard for me from going 360s to, and this car will go a lot faster than what it's running right now. We're hot lapping it. We're running it every 30 minutes. It's getting hot. We're not able to cool nothing down. I'm trying to get seat time. So there's a lot of factors that go into it. But so to go from 360s to that's a big difference.
A huge jump.
Huge difference. So for me in the car, even like those first two passes, I felt like something was either going to happen, something was going to go wrong. Because I can tell you right now, if I go 360 and say I turn around and go 390s, I'm freaking out in the car. Either it's done slung a rod out or something's gonna happen. We done burn a piston up. So those, even though that's only 3/10 of a second, I still think at that time. So now I have a whole 1.5 seconds to almost 2 seconds to fucking think about shit now. So it's a learning curve for me, but we might put jack stand back in the car. He's used to bumping it in and going slow. Kind of he ain't gonna like that. But I'm happy with everything. Thank you for coming out, tuning on the car.
No problem.
We'll get this thing fixed up, boys. If you haven't done it already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Turn that bell notification on so we can go ahead and get all our videos out to y'all. Let's keep on growing, boys. We're only 800 subscribers away from hitting 40,000. 40,000 subscribers. I gotta come up with something cool for 40,000, then we'll come up with something even better for 50,000. We got Twisted Tea, we got Midnight, and we got Prenup getting picked up later this month. I'm Justin Swanstrom, and I'll see y'all at the next video.